All right, it's Saturday, December 15th. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. There's a very special game happening tonight at the Graton Casino and Resort in Roanoke Park, California. Andrew, Neeme and Brad Owen are actually in town and they're doing a meetup game. I think it's their first one in California. If you don't know who they are, they're two pioneers and gold standards in the poker vlogging industry. So my friend Dennis and I are gonna head over there, try to meet the guys, play a little bit of poker, have a lot of fun, and try to run it up a bit.
What's up, YouTube?
All right, it's 6 o'clock and we've arrived at Graton Casino. We're gonna see if we can try to get onto the meetup game.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight. There goes a sight. There goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think it's all angels just walk by. I think it's all angels just walk by. I think it's all angels just walk by. I think it's all angels just walk by.
All right, it's Sunday, December 16th. We're over here in Campbell, California at a restaurant called Hash House. It's our first time visiting this food location, actually a recommendation, so happy to make it out here. And I just want to recap a few things from last night. Didn't actually get to play with Andrew and Brad, unfortunately, but it was a really good time getting to see the guys. I did kind of chat a little bit with Andrew about vlogging and life, as well as Brad, hung out with them at the bar for a little bit. And it was a really great time just getting to hang out with these guys. All right, so in total we were only able to play, I think, like 45 minutes to an hour yesterday before heading over to the bar. There's only one hand that was worth noting. It was a straddle pot. We're playing 2-5 no limit, and one of the early position players makes it $25 to go. I call on the button with 6-8 of diamonds. The small blind makes the call, and the straddler makes the call. So we go 4 ways to a flop of 9 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, 8 of clubs. So we flop middle pair with open-ended straight flush draw here. It checks over to the initial bettor, and he puts out a bet of $50. And we usually like to put in a 3-bet in this spot. I think we started somewhere around 600 effective in this hand. And so we go ahead and just make the call, take a bit of a conservative line. I'm still filling out the table at this point, and the straddler makes the call too. So we go 3 ways to a turn card of a 10 of clubs, which brings in another flush draw. This time it checks over to me on the button, and I consider my options here, and I end up actually putting a bet of $75. I want to try to go for some value with hands that might be 2 pairs, sets, and things like that. I do not put anybody on a jack in this spot, and that's why I go ahead and make a bet here, especially because I also have redraw equity coming into the river. And the worst thing kind of happens here. So it gets back to the straddler, and he now puts in a raise, and he raises it to $225. The initial raiser folds, and it gets back to us. And definitely not liking this spot anymore. It definitely feels like he has a jack or maybe even queen jack in his hand to be able to put in this raise. So I don't like that we kind of made a mistake in kind of assessing our opponents and their ranges here, and now we've cost ourselves essentially $225 to see the river. But that's what we go ahead and do. We make the call, looking to improve because we definitely feel behind at this point. And the river, I think, comes king of hearts, so a blank. And he, of course, goes ahead and jams the rest of it in. I've got about $350 or so, and we just make the quick fold. So yeah, in total, like I said, we played an hour or so, and I lost $520. Not an ideal result, but given that we were there for other reasons other than poker, you know, for the hangout and for the meetup, I think it's totally fine. Still had a tremendously great time, and so happy to do it. Not the result we wanted, but we'll definitely try to, you know, get back at it on the next one. And as far as kind of doing a more proper vlog at Graton, definitely we'll try to do that in the near future. So you might be asking yourself, where is Campbell, California? Why are we in Campbell, California? And it's actually a city in the Santa Clara County, so it's part of Silicon Valley, kind of in the San Jose area. And we're actually here to do something a little bit different. Not poker today, but we're actually going to a WWE wrestling event. It's actually a pay-per-view event that's going to be at the SAP Center in San Jose. And wrestling has always been a bit of an enjoyable pastime for me as a young child and even as an adult today. All right, so yeah, I'm going to be joined by some really good friends to check out this wrestling event today. This is Chris, this is Marco, and this is Big Sexy over here. All right, so the food just arrived. We're going to grub a little bit, and after that we'll head over to the events, and I'll try to capture a little bit of footage for you over there. That looks like sweet. Yeah. We've arrived at WWE TLC. Should be a good show.
Who wants to walk with the lion?
All right, so that wraps up the show. It was an awesome show, and I'll see you all on the next vlog.
Champ, baby, #1 vlog. There goes a sight from my soul.